My name is Coach Michael Burt, and I have a very basic premise. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. I like to do one of my favorite shows called Good Coach, Bad Coach, the secrets that great coaches know that the other coaches never figure out. I believe a monster producer is a legendary creature that combines multiple skill sets to dominate a market. Coach Michael Burt, the super coach, every week coming into your life to multiply your life and your money and your business. Yesterday was a great day, one of the most impactful days we've had in a long time. We had a lot of people on the bus traveling with us, which feeds energy. Listen, people out there that do things in isolation, some of the worst mistakes, decisions I've ever made in my life were made in isolation of other people. When you get around people, you have accountability, you have energy, you got to be on your A game. So yesterday we loaded that bus up and we went to Churchill Mortgage to do a great event for the Sims real estate team. And on the bus, we're just having conversation. And the content is, how do we take a current manager and teach them how to think like a coach?
Right.
How to develop talent, build teams, drive toward a goal. Well, some managers are not equipped to do this. So they have to have coaching. I'm coaching my own people. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm keeping my pulse on the organization. I don't ever want to be an absentee owner, because that's when I see businesses begin to disintegrate, is when the owner or founder disassociates themselves with the business and they're not out there in the world. I need to know what's going on every day with our customers and with our staff. Okay, guys, we're at Churchill Mortgage about to do a real estate event for the Sims team, which is one of the top real estate teams in the country, and definitely in Nashville, Tennessee. We've had a big week. I've been in LA, been in Malibu, LA, Phoenix, Knoxville, Chattanooga, and where we're at today, Brentwood, Tennessee. We do a number of showcase events where we partner with someone and we offer them bait. And bait is a free speaking engagement where they're going to learn something of value that can immediately make them money, and we're going to get leads. See, every business is in the business of generating leads. How creative you can become in generating those leads is where the money is. And the real estate agents that map their days out and plan their days out are 3 and 4 times more productive than those that don't. It's just that simple, because they're on offense versus defense. So my best strategy is a showcase event. It's where I speak, maybe at no fee, for them to taste the goods and see what it is I've got. And if they like it, we're going to sign people up, and we did. I spoke. I felt like yesterday I was on my A game. You know, for whatever reason, I was connecting. You see these 3 states? This is what your real estate business is in. It is either dynamic and growing, which means it's alive, vibrant, attractive, energetic. And how does your real estate business on fire if you're not on fire? I think I'm just becoming more vulnerable as I get older. I'm connecting to the audience. But more than anything, what I did yesterday is I showed more of my personality. I joked more, I laughed more, I had fun more. And listen, when you're working and having fun, the audience can sense it. Your customers can feel that you're having fun with them. And people really need to de-stress and chill out some. You can still accomplish very high levels and have some fun along the way. If your goals are not big enough that somebody's trying to keep you from having them or take them away from you, then they ain't big enough, right or wrong. Don't y'all believe that? If they ain't big enough for somebody to try to take them away from you or keep you from having them, they're little bitty goals. That's just that simple. So we got back on the bus after the Sims event and we went to the Wilson Group. These are 2 powerhouse brokers of real estate in Nashville. Hey, now we're at the Wilson Group, another top real estate group here in Nashville. We're having a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun at the last session. My main objective is to connect with these people in a way that moves their ball down the field and hopefully makes them think that they need a coach in their life. And if I can give them enough value in an hour and they can make that assessment, come to that conclusion, we've had a good day today. And we helped some people that need it, right? They didn't know we were going to be helping them. So come on with us. And it was a more intimate event. They had lunch. I came in. It was a younger audience. And similar message, but a different delivery. Okay? And this is, if you notice, in this day that you're following me on, I had 3 different deliveries. I had a big energy delivery to a big group, the Sims team. I had a more intimate delivery with the Wilson Group. So everything I do is a whole person theory. Body, mind, heart, spirit. Body, skill. Knowledge is mind. Heart is desire. Confidence for the spirit. You follow me here? And then I had a very serious delivery at Superior Build.
Stop 3?
Yes.
We're at Superior Build in Nashville, Tennessee, which is a great new modern home building company. I've been coaching these guys for a long time, and very progressive, very young, very hungry. It's going to be a big time. This is stop 3.
And that's very, very critical because, you know, we're ebbing and flowing up and down throughout the day, trying to really, really get in a flow and get in a rhythm. And I thought both of those events were excellent. Walk me through what you think is a good philosophy to handle someone who's unhappy with your product or service. All those people were interested in bigger contracts with us, of me being the coach. And 5 years ago, listen, I spoke to all those people probably 5 years ago. I wasn't ready and they wasn't ready. But something about yesterday clicked. This is the power of frequency, man. You got to bang on people. And when I say bang on people, you got to hit it, and hit it again. You got to sell it, and resell it. When a person comes at you, do not move into a defensive posture, which is your natural tendency. The first thing is, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you what, let me tell you how long we've done this. Let me tell you how many houses we built. Let me tell you how good we are. You're a moron, right? My first step is always agree. You're right. We didn't do a very good job on that. Tell me how we could do it better. Maybe I was better yesterday than the last time they saw me. Maybe I was more specific. Maybe I was more relevant. And that's what you got to understand. No doesn't mean no forever. It just means no today. Well, yesterday it was a yes, not a no. They made a decision to buy yesterday. It's just a matter of now negotiating the numbers and making it work for everybody. So first thing I did is I pick up the phone and I call him. Hey, this is Coach Burt. Just got your complaint. Thank you for sending it to us. You're right. We haven't communicated with you appropriately, right? What can we do better? So event number 1 was in Cool Springs, Tennessee, which is a very nice subset of Franklin.
What is holding me back? What is keeping me from thinking about you?
And then we went to Brentwood, Tennessee, and had the second event.
You know when I make up my mind if I'm going to pursue a person? In the first 15 seconds. Once I leave with what I believe, I make up my mind about a person. If we believe the same things and you're interested, I'm going the distance, baby.
And then we went to downtown Nashville.
In my opinion, there's nothing more important you could do in a day than creating new revenue or protecting the revenue you already got.
And that's what we're doing is stacking. We're stacking groups of people together to hit them in a row because I work in a rhythm. Okay, I'm on stage, I'm backstage, I'm off stage. I'm on stage, I'm backstage, I'm off stage. And that is the rhythm of my life. And so we stacked 3 events together. I told you what it is we do. I showed you how we do it different. I've showed you everybody I've done it for. What is stopping us from moving forward with each other, right? This is a great super coach. I had a lot of fun teaching super coach, raising a monster. It's a play off words because most people say that kid's a monster. It's like he's a bad kid, right? Well, some of the worst kids in school turn out to be the most successful people because they get labeled ADHD, they don't pay attention, and teachers kind of put them in a bucket. I know I was a teacher, and the bad kids always just cause problems, but here's the deal. Those kids grow up sometimes, and they get a mentor, or something changes their life. Raising a monster to me is a huge concept. You get out in the world and you can't sell yourself. You can't sell a product or service. You can't bounce back when you get knocked down. What's going to happen to you, I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how high your IQ is. If your EQ is low, if your social quotient is low, if your confidence quotient, if your spiritual quotient is low, you're not going to bounce back. So in today's show, I'm going to talk to all the parents out there. How do we teach kids confidence, bounce back, how to handle rejection, how to find their talents, how to have high emotional intelligence and resilience, how to sell themselves? You know, nobody teaches that. And so yesterday, Super Coach was on that, and it had a ton of shares and a ton of views because just because a parent's a parent doesn't mean they know how to teach their children these things. I did have this raw instinct to go get it, and that was from watching my mother work the way she did, from seeing her work multiple jobs. I did have that. But what I didn't have were business lessons. You see, I spent a decade inner engineering kids to win. And you can't discount that because, man, it was powerful. I got players and kids 14, 18 to very high levels of performance in their personal life and in their professional life. And so I don't do enough for kids, but we're going to do more. We're adding some new people to the team, and we're going to do more things for those kids. Who's coaching your kids is just as important as who the President of the United States is. Smart businesses create sticky relationships.
And she's very social.
That means
but
they are helping their clients in a number of ways to retain the clients. So I said this, what if we offered something for their kids? We did Raising a Monster.
So what if you could find your talent early in life and then spend a lot of your life doing it? And here's the cool part, even get paid to do it, right?
Then I said, what if we just live stream it to everyone? What if we put it out there for the world to see? And so last night I taught about a 1 hour and 10-minute version of Raising a Monster. Confidence, bounce back, how to handle adversity. And it went over very well. Kids loved it, the parents loved it, people online loved it, and I could tell those kids needed it. It's not something they talk about. There's no classes in it, there's no schools in it.
So my philosophy was to take sports and teach life. All sports was just a vehicle for me to teach how to be successful in life. Does that make sense? And that's what I really, really enjoyed, is how do I teach these kids how to be ultra successful in their lives?
So at the end of the day, very, very good day. I feel like we impacted a lot of people. And I went home and told my wife it was a good day today. You know, there's days you know that you clicked on every cylinder. There's days you know you stretched your potential. And I felt like yesterday was one of those days. And that's why I got into coaching, by the way. I got into coaching to help people. And you get paid in more ways than just money. You get paid in love and appreciation and affirmation and reputation and referrals. And yesterday I went home and I knew that I got paid. Not only financially, but emotionally and psychologically. I got fed back. And that's really why I do it.